with a turkey this year. I had not seen it. So firstly, I had never seen a turkey broth. And I had to butcher it down to like small chunks. The wingborn was as big as a drumstick. And it took a good 6 hours to cook last night. But it's done, and hopefully in the next 2 hours we'll tuck into it.
Oh, so you haven't tasted it yet?
No.
Have you got a backup?
That's the thing, I did Google. I listening in the living room. I did Google if any place was open and nothing around me is. But I got some stuff from the corner shop.
I'm sure it'll be fine. So what else do you do today?
So I had a daughter in the lockdown, and we get a giant Christmas tree as big as I possibly can, and she is very excited because she thinks Santa Claus came last night, and we're not letting her open presents till everyone gets here. So basically all I'm doing is holding a toddler a pile of presents.
Well, and why not? What could be better on Christmas Day? Amal, thank you for being our final caller on the programme today. Thanks to everyone who's called in. Some absolutely cracking, sometimes moving calls as well. Several people are pointing out John Lord was the pianist in Deep Purple. He was singing that song with Frida from ABBA in the Bleak. Well, he wasn't singing, he was playing the piano. So do look that up on YouTube. And Jen says Upper Hayston is between Tunbridge and Penshurst, not far from where you live, Ian. Yeah, I've never heard of it still, but it is only a few miles from where I live. Well, thanks to everyone who's been involved with the production of this programme. Victoria's led the team behind the glass here. Thanks to all of them. And thanks to you for listening, because it really is a privilege and an honour to host a programme on Christmas Day on LBC. Thank you very much. I'll be back tomorrow from 10. Coming up at 3, it's Matthew Wright, but up next, it's Nick Ferrari at Christmas.
Coming up on my Christmas special, I'll be discussing the highs and lows of 2021 with my LBC colleagues Rachel Johnson and Andrew Pearce and a number of special guests. We'll discuss politics at home.
It was bad enough seeing the fix on the front of the Sun. Then when you saw the video, groping her backside, sticking his tongue down her throat, with a camera above him, what was the matter with the man?
And abroad,
the timing of coming out of Afghanistan so quickly, for the sake of domestic politics, the Afghan people were expendable.
and we share our winners and losers.
In 200 yards, keep right to stay on New Kent Road, A201.
With people being trans, we need to have a proper conversation about the way we're going, because I do think you have to protect women in these spaces.
All of that to come and more after the news with me, Nick Ferrari.
Keep right to stay on New Kent Road.
On Global Player and
Play LBC.
leading Britain's conversation.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
From Global's newsroom at 1 o'clock, the Queen's first Christmas Day message to the nation since the death of Prince Philip will be broadcast this afternoon. Her Majesty is spending the day at Windsor, having decided not to travel to Sandringham as a precaution during the pandemic. Royal author Robert Hardman thinks the broadcast will be positive.
Obviously, it's going to be personal. I do think it'll be very downbeat, though. The Queen always likes to ensure that people watch her broadcast and sort of come away feeling a little better, perhaps. And at the start, she doesn't really go in for woe is me.
The Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall have attended a Christmas church service and will join the Queen at Windsor. Queues have formed at pharmacies across England as people wait to get Christmas Day coronavirus booster jabs. Thousands of appointment slots were made available this weekend. NHS England has thanked health service staff who are working or volunteering. Dr Najib Sidat, who's leading the vaccine rollout in Redbridge in East London, says it's important for people to make informed decisions.
If you're not decided, if you're unsure, come and see us still. You know, we've got a team of healthcare professionals who are here to talk you through what you need. If you've got any questions, we can answer them.
A man has been charged with murder after a stabbing outside a barber's shop in southeast London. 27-year-old Jabari Gooden was attacked in Peckham Rye on Friday last week. Police have charged 2 other people with perverting the course of justice. The Archbishop of Canterbury's paid tribute to volunteers helping refugees. In his Christmas sermon at Canterbury Cathedral, Justin Welby spoke about those rescuing people in the English Channel following a sharp rise in crossings on small boats. The most powerful telescope ever built has launched into space from French Guiana.
Decollage liftoff from a tropical rainforest to the edge of time itself. James Webb begins a voyage back to the birth of the universe.
James Webb Telescope will orbit around 1 million miles from Earth. It's able to look back 13 billion years to the oldest stars. And it's officially a white Christmas for some parts of the UK. The Met Office says snowfall has been reported in Shetland, parts of eastern Scotland and in the Yorkshire Dales. The weather cloudy with some rain, which could be heavy across southern areas of England and Wales. Mainly dry, bright and cold further north, just with isolated wintry showers on higher ground, a high of 12 degrees. From Global's newsroom, I'm Holly Jones.